Welcome back to Reality Reckoning, the show that looks past the filters and shows you what really happened. I'm your host, Ben Carter. For months, we've been following a story that's so complicated and full of twists, we had to make sure every detail was true before bringing it to you. Cole Anderson and Jeniffer Tarazona had been secretly dating. Then, Jeniffer became pregnant with Cole's baby. Finally, they announced their wedding, which is set for February 10th, 2026. But that wasn't the end of the story. Shocking new details came out soon after. According to sources we trust, 90 Day Fiance star Tim Malcolm got himself into nearly $300,000 of debt from online gambling. When he didn't pay it back, he was sued and then arrested. Once the truth came out, things got even more serious. We've talked to people close to the couple, gone through legal documents, and gotten access to photos that have never been seen before. What you're about to hear is the true story of what happened after the season finale ended. To understand what happened, we need to go back to where things stood after Cole and Jeniffer's season of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, ended. Cole said, "It's not the end of our story. It's just the end of this chapter. I love this woman. We'll figure it out no matter what." At the time, they acted like they were struggling, but hopeful. Cole was in Arizona. Jeniffer was in Colombia. They talked about trust issues, cultural differences, and the pain of being apart. Their posts on social media were random and often hinted at problems. Fans started wondering if they were still together or had broken up. As we now know, this confusion was no accident. It was part of a plan. The drama on the show was real. The fights, jealousy, and cultural challenges were genuine. But what the audience didn't see was how close they actually were. Once filming stopped, they talked on the phone for hours every night. They weren't drifting apart. They were planning. We can now confirm that in late October 2025, Cole flew to Bogota. But this wasn't for the show. This was done in secret. He didn't stay with Jeniffer's family. He didn't post about his trip. Instead, he checked into a small hotel in the Zona Rosa area using a fake name. For 3 days, Cole and Jeniffer secretly met up. Sources say she arrived at night and left early in the morning. They thought no one knew. One person said, "I recognized her from TV." He was trying to be low-key, but he was clearly American and looked nervous. They ordered room service every night and were affectionate when they thought no one was looking. The most important moment of this secret trip was a dinner date at a quiet, private restaurant. Someone who was there recognized them and took photos. The photos are low quality, but real. They prove that even though they acted distant on social media, they were secretly very close. Cole flew back to the U.S. on October 29th. To the public, nothing seemed different. But in private, everything had changed. About 6 weeks later, in mid-December, things started to fall apart. Jeniffer found out she was pregnant. At first, she panicked. This wasn't part of the plan. They now had to decide what to do. How do you explain a pregnancy from a relationship the world thinks is over? How do you explain the dates to fans who can count? Cole was actually happy, nervous, but excited. He felt like it was meant to be. Jeniffer, though, was scared. She worried about what people would say. They fought. She thought he didn't take it seriously. He thought she was overthinking. It was like their secret meetings all over again, but with way more pressure. After many private talks, they made a decision. They would tell everyone they had gotten back together. They would announce the pregnancy and get married before the baby was born. Jeniffer posted, "God's plan is always the most beautiful. Our love created a miracle. My best friend, my soulmate, my soon-to-be husband. I can't wait to be your wife and the mother of your child." The wedding was set for February 10th, 2026. Fans reacted right away. The post got over 1 million likes in just a few hours. Comments came pouring in. Some were full of love and support. Others had questions about the timeline. The wedding announcement changed the story completely. Now it was about love and a new family, not a scandal. The happy news made most of the doubts go away. It seemed like Cole and Jeniffer had turned a possible scandal into something beautiful. But just as everyone was celebrating, another shocking event was about to hit. And this time, it had nothing to do with Cole and Jeniffer. While their story was in the spotlight, another 90-Day Fiancé cast member was going through his own nightmare. Tim Malcolm, known for being calm, sarcastic, and in control, was hiding a huge secret. Court records show that he had a serious addiction to online gambling. Starting in early 2024, Tim began betting on online sports and casino games. At first, it was casual, but soon he was losing a lot of money. He would lose $10,000 on a game, then try to win it back playing blackjack. He'd lose another $15,000. Soon he was deep in debt. He borrowed money directly from the gambling sites. These loans came with high interest rates. By late 2025, Tim owed nearly $300,000 to 3 different offshore gambling companies. When he couldn't keep up with payments, the companies started trying to collect. Tim, sources say, ignored the warnings. He thought since the companies were not based in the U.S., they couldn't touch him. But that was a big mistake. These companies hired U.S. law firms to file lawsuits in American courts to make the debt legal and enforceable. In January 2026, a lawsuit was filed in a Nevada court. Tim was officially served with papers. Instead of getting a lawyer or responding, he ignored it. The companies asked the court for a decision without him, and the judge agreed. A legal judgment was made against Tim for $287,500 plus interest and legal fees. When Tim didn't follow the court's orders to start paying, the judge issued a bench warrant for his arrest. On the morning of February 2nd, 2026, just 8 days before Cole and Jeniffer's wedding, Tim Malcolm was arrested at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. He was booked, processed, and released later that day on bail. But the damage was already done. The story was too big to hide. The news broke on Tons first. The 90-Day Fiancé world went into chaos, and the shock quickly spread, right toward Cole and Jeniffer. You might wonder, what does Tim's gambling debt have to do with Cole's wedding? This is where the story changes from 2 separate problems into one major disaster. Cole and Tim weren't best friends, but they were friendly. They were on the same season, did press together, and were in a group chat with other cast members. When Tim started having serious financial problems, he asked a few people for loans. According to 2 trusted sources who know about their conversations, Tim contacted Cole Anderson in late 2025, around the time of Cole's secret trip to Colombia, and asked for a large, short-term loan. Our sources say Tim made it sound like a temporary business problem. He promised to pay it back in a few weeks. Cole, who had just gotten paid from his 90-Day Fiancé season and was caught up in the emotional reunion with Jeniffer, agreed. The loan was $45,000. That money was never paid back. As Tim's situation got worse, he asked Cole for more money, but Cole said no. The $45,000 that Cole gave him became part of what Tim lost gambling. In cases like this, when there's a civil judgment, the people suing can go after any assets Tim had, including money he gave away. If they can prove Tim moved money to others, or that people were holding his money, the court can ask for that money to be returned. That means Cole Anderson could be sued. He could be forced to give testimony in legal depositions about the money he gave Tim. His financial records could be examined. All of this would be public. Think about the timing. Cole is just days away from his wedding, which will be televised. He's about to have a baby. He wants to show a stable, happy life. But now he's possibly part of a big, messy, public financial scandal because of a friend's gambling problem. The $45,000 loss is already bad, but the damage to Cole's image could be far worse. Jeniffer is furious, really furious. She feels Cole lied to her about their financial situation. To her, that $45,000 should have been saved for their baby and their future, not given away to someone with a gambling addiction. The trust they had just rebuilt has been broken again. The wedding? It's now on the edge. So, where are things now, just days before the wedding on February 10th, 2026? What was supposed to be a joyful public event has become a private crisis. For Tim Malcolm, his image is ruined. He's facing a huge court judgment and might have to file for bankruptcy. His future in TV looks basically over. For Cole Anderson, he's lost a lot of money. His name is now tied to a big scandal, and the trust in his relationship with Jeniffer has been shaken again. He has to decide, go ahead with the wedding while dealing with this legal mess, or cancel and deal with the embarrassment of that instead. For Jeniffer Tarazona, pregnant, far from home, and feeling betrayed, her dream has turned into a financial and emotional disaster. The safety she thought she was building for her child now feels uncertain. People close to the wedding say it hasn't been officially called off yet. Vendors haven't been told anything, but the mood is gloomy. Jeniffer reportedly won't even speak to Cole directly and is only communicating through her mom. Cole wants to fix it, but he doesn't know how. There's also pressure from TLC to go through with the wedding for the show, but their relationship's foundation has fallen apart. This isn't just a reality show romance anymore. It's become a real-life drama, full of secrets, new life, huge debt, and broken trust. The wedding is still scheduled for February 10th, 2026. But whether Cole Anderson and Jeniffer Tarazona actually get married is the biggest question now. One thing's for sure, their story is far from over, and the consequences of all this will last a very long time. What do you think? Should Jeniffer still go through with the wedding? Can Cole come back from this? Let us know in the comments. In the finale, the truth finally came out. Between Rob and Cole, Jeniffer chose Rob. The moment that changed everything was when Cole and Elisa's secret affair was revealed. Jeniffer confronted Elisa directly and said, "You made him cheat on me." Earlier in the season, there was also a funny moment that went viral. A raccoon crashed Jeniffer and Cole's romantic scene. It was one of the most talked about clips of the season. With all the drama, online hate, and public attention, fans are now asking one big question. Will Jeniffer leave the show? On 90 Day Fiance, Hunt for Love, Jeniffer proved she was a master of keeping secrets. She managed to keep things hidden from both Cole and Rob while she was dating them. But at the tell-all, the truth came out. Sean Robinson had video proof involving Rob War and Jeniffer. This happened after Cole admitted that Jeniffer had kept her relationship with Rob a secret. So Sean showed the footage to clear things up. That's when Jennifer's lies came to light. A new clip from Hunt for Love showed Jeniffer admitting she had strong feelings for both Cole and Rob while at the resort. She said they were both great guys, but she also said she wanted something stable and long-term. Rob told the cameras he needed a clear answer. He didn't want to be left wondering. He believed Jeniffer would choose him. He thought she was more attracted to him and that they had more fun together than she did with Cole. But things were changing. Even though Jeniffer didn't give her final answer in the clip, most fans believed she would choose Cole. If Jeniffer really wanted stability, people thought she would have picked Cole a long time ago. Like Rob, he seemed ready to commit. Plus, Cole had already talked about applying for a K-1 visa. He wasn't relying on the show for money either. He's a pilot. That kind of stability probably made a difference to Jeniffer. Still, fans were excited to hear her final choice. Do you agree with their guesses? Leave a comment and let us know. Then came another shocking moment. Jeniffer revealed that Cole and Elisa had been having a secret affair. She told Elisa, "You made him cheat on me." Jeniffer and Elisa, who were both on Hunt for Love, have a history of drama. Jeniffer was known for stirring things up and playing with Cole and Rob's feelings. She eventually picked Cole, which surprised fans. Some thought she was only trying to get a visa. But Jeniffer then dropped a bomb about her past with Cole. She claimed that Elisa had taken Cole from her. Jeniffer caught them having an affair. Cole told her he was going somewhere with a group, but he ended up alone in a room with Elisa. Elisa tried to explain, saying Cole was like a brother and they were just at the same resort. She said she wasn't interested in him romantically. Jeniffer wasn't buying it. She told Elisa to stop talking. Her clapback made the audience laugh, especially when Elisa tried to argue, and Jeniffer cut her off with a sharp reply. Elisa responded with something that was censored on air. So much drama continues to unfold. Even though Jeniffer doubted Cole from the beginning, she still chose him over Rob in the finale. But the season isn't over yet. There's still a lot left to uncover. Tarazona has stated her disbelief in Elise and blamed her for her man's infidelity. If she really loves Cole, she thought she should take him with her. "I will not allow you to manipulate any story," Elise retorted. She made it clear to her that she was unhappy with her partner. Lastly, Jen wanted to know if Cole enjoyed himself. Last night in his co-star's room, the second man reportedly told his girlfriend not to fabricate allegations against him, according to Entertainment. Tonight, hey, how about we end this relationship? Jen suggested. A raccoon crashes Jennifer and Cole's steamy make you out session. Funniest incident on the show. A cute little kitty decided to throw a wrench into Cole and Jennifer's 90-day finance romance right when they were beginning to hit it off, while everyone on set was guessing about what was going on behind closed doors. A raccoon was watching the pair along with, wanting to know everything that went down between Cole and Jennifer. It apparently became an eyewitness to the whole affair. And that's not all either. Fans uncovered some surprising lies that Jennifer has been saying and deceiving the entire group while the raccoon watched all of Cole and Jennifer's romance. Tell me the truth. Just what is going on here? For what reason did Jennifer act this way? If you want to know more about the love tale between Raccoon, Jennifer, and Cole, you should keep reading. Last week on 90 Day Fiance, fans witnessed Jennifer and Rob making out. Their on-screen connection was so intense that producers felt they needed to edit their sequences together. Jennifer and Rob still dispute what happened that night, and it seems like they aren't ready to talk about it. War and Tarazona immediately denied any involvement in a romantic relationship. The former was approached by Cole, who urged him to be honest. Nonetheless, Rob wasted little time in asserting that he and Jennifer had no relations. After the cast approached Tarazona about her make-out session with Rob, she denied all of the charges. Today is just one of Jennifer's lucky days. She kissed Chantel in 90 Day Finance Hunt for Love right after she had a session with Rob. War. And that's not all either. Immediate action was taken by the celebrity to heal relations with Cole. After striking up a conversation with Cole, she kissed him passionately. Was that the end of it though? No way. After taking the situation to Cole's room, Jennifer and Cole were soon shown passionately kissing. Not only that, but Tarazona undressed while she undressed Cole. A raccoon was there seeing the uncut and unedited drama unfold before its very eyes while the rest of the 90 Day fans globe watched through cut scenes and blood scenes. Yeah, you heard it correctly. They were making out in Cole's room, which was occupied by a raccoon. A few people picked up on it in the most recent show and brought it up on Reddit. A close-up of the raccoon, seen in the thread casually slipping behind Cole's bed, was also shared, with the possible final straw being the arrival of a raccoon. Fans couldn't help but burst up laughing. Raccoons are quite prevalent in Mexico, as several viewers pointed out in the comments. In the end, they managed to escape, and there have been cases where they have even been found sitting in people's suitcases. But now people are demanding that the raccoon spilled the beans on all. He observed by appearing on the tell-all section. Was it also apparent to you? Leave a comment and tell us. Jennifer, leaving the show due to public scrutiny and embarrassment. Hunt for Love is obviously a fun experience for Jennifer. Tarazona, no opportunity to try something new on the show is going unnoticed by her already. The 90 Day Fire star and Cole and Rob had a passionate session. Jennifer and Chantel also kissed passionately. Therefore, her outward behavior caused her to become the town gossip in no time. The TLC star has been a TV celebrity for a long time. She began her journey on television with Tim Malcolm's reality show. Nevertheless, the couple had a lot of trouble because of their jealousy and intimacy problems. Featuring her tumultuous journey with her co-star Jess, Jennifer jumped to another actor she has just discovered the resort's new dating alternatives and is actively seeking a new partner. The TLC star, however, seemed to be prepared to step away from the spotlight following her humiliation on the show. I want to know what happened. Many people We're captivated by Jennifer Tarzona's story on Hunt for Love. With Rob and Cole by her side, she is investigating potential avenues. After the 90-day finance star and War had an intense kiss, the network decided to soften the footage. Cole and Jennifer share a passionate encounter and Jennifer expresses her desire to marry him. But in the most recent shows, viewers picked up on a big detail on her face. She allegedly had herpes, according to a Facebook post that highlighted her painful lips already shown on the broadcast. Jennifer kissed Cole and Chantel and had a make-out session with Rob. Many viewers are starting to worry that the reality TV star may be infecting their fellow cast members with herpes. A supporter remarked, "The present that keeps on giving. I hate it." If hearing about it made another user feel sick to their stomach, they think that given her situation, she should have refrained from physically attacking anyone. Ever since Jennifer Tarazona made an appearance on Hunt for Love, she has been in the news. Robin Cole vying for her attention is something she finds entertaining. It was important to the reality TV personality to weigh all of her options before making a final decision. The drama is nothing new for Jennifer. She made multiple appearances in front of the cameras. In an earlier episode, the 90-day finance star detailed her experiences with Tim and Jesse. In the past, Tarazona acknowledged being in an unhealthy relationship. The last thing she wanted was to find herself in the same predicament again. Thus, the TLC star wished to deliberate at her leisure, something Jennifer never wanted the world to know about her. History was recently exposed on a Facebook page. The page speculated that the humiliation she was experiencing may lead her to quit her TV career, but she had no questionable history. In her earlier career, Jennifer was a model. Along with being an architect, she had other abilities. As a model, though, the TLC star had a blast, having fun and exploring her singlehood are Tarazona's only goals. She has made her intentions for marriage very apparent. The Colombian-born individual was determined not to be left out of the action. Over the years, Jennifer has been in multiple partnerships. Because of this, she was careful not to make a hasty decision. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.